On March 28, 2026, the Missouri Western Military and Student Services Department, hosted by Gabrielle Folletta, the director of the Missouri Western Military and Student Services Department, conducted a Vietnam Remembrance event within a Looney complex. The event hosted various booths run both by veterans, Missouri Western staff, and those wishing to spread awareness about several subjects such as racism and mental health. The event also hosted Dick Schott, a Vietnam veteran, to give his story to attendees and other veterans with his harrowing tale of his military experience and his complications with PTSD later in life. Here's what Kenneth Madsen, another Vietnam veteran who attended the event, and Dick Schott had to say regarding why they believe Vietnam Remembrance is important and their biggest takeaways.
A lot of my memories are of my duty. I was a medic over there, and I remember a lot of the kids coming in and being hollering and crying for their parent or, mom or dad or wife, and that is probably the deepest memories I have of it. And besides missing my wife, and I didn't have any kids then. Over the years, it's the help that I did and the people I helped, and the understanding that my wife had at the time. She realized I had problems, but she didn't know how I was going to get taken care of. And then finally, the VA helped me.
Well, it gives me a chance, because I am a Vietnam veteran. I worked as a corpsman in a naval hospital, Guam, which was a primary receiving unit for wounded Vietnam people out of the field. So I saw a lot of that. I was there in an intensive care unit for two and a half years. So what this does is gives me a chance to be again with veterans, to talk to people about what we experienced, because nobody talks about it. And this is really a great opportunity to do that. Well, I think it's good for me because it reminds me that I have PTSD. I'm 70% disabled with PTSD, and it reminds me that I still have PTSD. That my whole goal is to be able to handle any triggers that would activate some of that PTSD behavior, and you get better at it. When you have therapy and some medicine, and to be around other people. So that's really good for me.
It's important to remember those which fell in battle for who they were and not who they fought for. Joe Cruz, Griffin Media, signing out.